Welcome to the team. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons and Dragons actual play podcast about a group of boss babes and boss bros breaking free from the world of corporate drudgery who find themselves transported to a strangely familiar place full of fantasy and magic. See attached for episode description and content warnings.
Yes. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Mama Tildy's. How can I help you, Sonny?
Yes, I am looking for someone that I believe may have come through this area recently.
Okay, who are you looking for? Lots of people come through.
I'm looking for this woman. Red hair,
I see.
traveling with a centaur, a halfling, a drow, perhaps a human of some kind in some fancy armor. Seen anyone like that through these parts recently?
Why, yes, I sure have. They just left. You know, they stayed here. They're a fun little bunch. I think they were going to meet the orchard. Some of those young hippie folks came out and met them. I believe they left with them. I know that there was a big hullabaloo last night when they were drinking a bit and decided not to prank their friend, thank goodness.
Interesting. So you're saying that they left with members of the orchard heading
That's
in that
right.
direction.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your honesty and your help.
Sure thing. Can I get you some soup?
I'll have a bowl of the good soup.
That's the only kind Mama Tildy has.
Excellent. Greetings, my paid and unpaid interns. I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and this is Overworked and Underplayed, a D&D podcast for young professionals by young professionals. Today's icebreaker, what is your character's stupidest purchase?
What up? It's your boy Marcel Hardy playing Richard Cox, human consultant turned halfling bard, who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than good, but it's best to be both. And Richard's stupidest purchase was right after graduating from college. He got roped into a timeshare at this quaint little town you may have heard of called Rome. But it's not the one you're thinking of. Rome, Georgia.
I knew there it is.
Hi, my name is Annalyn Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold. And her dumbest purchase was trying to find discontinued, nose candy, the essential oil, from the first line of Crystal Clarity. So she's been on some shady websites trying to find some. So one time she was at work and she wasn't paying attention, and Richard looked over at her phone and saw that she accidentally purchased cocaine. Didn't say a word. Thanks, Richard.
Well, I thought she knew what she was doing.
So when white powder showed up at her door, she just threw it away. She just didn't even know what to do with it.
Did it come in the mail?
Yeah, it made it all the way.
That's amazing.
That's really good.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie, and I play Crystal, the drow druid with her very own MLM, Crystal Clarity. And her stupidest purchase is trying to buy a personal chef. Turns out you don't buy people. So, that was a rather awkward conversation.
That's the richest person thing I've ever heard.
I think she thought it was a contract purchase, but still, no. Her approach was all wrong. So,
Hey, I'm Marjorie. I play Amy and Amanda, a basic B rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. So she is grown up being pretty careful with money, but the thing she spent the most money on, unreasonably so, was she has an old RAV4 that's really, really old. And when she had to go get her tires replaced, she got tires that were $1,000 a piece because they told them oh, it's really great for safety and for different kinds of blah, 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 blah. And so she thought that was a great idea and bought them.
Oh, man. My wallet hurts hearing that.
it does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play Bentley, the IT paladin. And Bentley's dumbest purchase is also my dumbest purchase. So in Warhammer 40K,
Of course you play that.
And we just lost half of our listeners.
the faction I play is this robot faction called Necrons, but there's a specific unit that they sell for $50 for a pack of 5 models. And to have a full unit of them, you need 10. So
No.
it's $100 for 10 small plastic models.
Good God.
Tyler, tell the audience, how many games of Warhammer 40K have you played?
0.
Well, like most Warhammer 40K players, it's more about sitting around talking about playing than it is about actually playing.
I mean, basically.
Hi, I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager. Like most DMs, the stupidest purchase I've ever made was web hosting for an online repository where my players could find information for the campaign because no one cares and no one's going to look at it. So, anyways,
That's
Please don't
very
tell
kind
us
of you.
it's for us.
Wait, yeah, is there one for us?
there was.
You didn't tell us that.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Hey, listeners, this show is made possible by the support of our awesome patrons. In addition to a thank you for their support, our patrons get an ad-free listening experience and access to exclusive bonus content. In the weeks between episodes, our patrons are getting an extra show where we recap episodes and talk about some of our favorite moments. For more details about what you can get by supporting us on Patreon, check us out at patreon.com/ownuppod.
All right, so when we last left off,
Mhm.
you guys were, I believe you were in your carts and you were headed on to the orchard. Were you guys in the same cart or were y'all riding next to each other?
We were riding next to
separate
each other,
carts.
separate carts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we would rely on them? You never get in the car with weirdos.
So,
Yeah, never go to the second location.
yeah.
I've learned that from true crime podcasts.
So, Indy turns and he says, where are you guys from? Are y'all from, like, around here or anything?
We're from everywhere. Honestly, we're transient souls.
Oh,
Digital nomads.
Oh, there it is.
digital nomad.
Oh, I thought we were
What
all
is-
from Atlanta. Are you guys not from Atlanta?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
What is this Atlanta
I guess it's from
place?
far away. I don't know. Everybody we've talked to about it says they've never heard of
It's
it.
far out.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Literally, it's literally
Yeah.
far out.
So wait, you said digital nomad? Like I know what a nomad is, but what is like digital? Is that like has fingers, like digits?
It's like being on the web.
Being on the web. Oh, like the World Wide Web.
Yeah,
No, it's
Oh,
like
you
that
guys
old
are
shit
you
Digimon.
guys are web surfers?
yeah.
Oh, you guys, you think the web's great? Just wait till you get to the orchard and we can show you AspenNet.
Oh.
That sounds really bougie.
It is, and it's 100% organic.
Where have you been this entire time?
Right here.
This whole journey has been so bad for all of us, and I just needed to see my people, and you guys seem to be my people.
Every time
Well,
Crystal tries to
I'm-
get something organic, they're like, "You want organs with that?" Like-
Yeah.
Oh no. Here at the orchard, we believe in connecting with nature on a deep level, if you know what I mean.
No.
No, can you explain that further?
Like we live with nature, in nature, and around nature.
Yeah. Don't you guys get that? Like,
Can
he's
I
getting more clear.
try to
Oh, yeah.
recall where
Like-
exactly they live to get an idea of where we're going, since I have a +2 to orchard checks?
Oh.
Go ahead and roll. Make a
That'd be history, right?
yeah, history's fine because you read it in the book and you've slept since then.
Ooh, so that is a 11 + 2 is a 13.
Okay, that's good enough. You know, they have, like, some people live in, like, little cabins. Some people live just in hammocks strung between trees. Some people live in tree houses. It's kind of like being in, like, Washington or Oregon, you know?
Yeah, that's where people live in
Yeah.
the trees.
Yep.
Yeah, in the redwoods.
There are people that live in tree houses in Oregon, just
No,
to
I
be
believe
clear.
you. I
Yeah.
believe you.
To the look.
I'm just imagining forests of people.
Now I'm just imagining it's like, what is it? That old book, My Side of the Mountain, where the kid hollowed out a tree. That's what they just live in, giant trees that they've hollowed out.
So he's like, yeah, you know, we're just really, really in key with, like, the world around us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Totally.
so like we can communicate with the forest. And,
Wow.
like,
Do you just like talk
through
to
the-
them, or how do you do that?
Yeah,
They're
I
druids,
mean,
aren't they?
you gotta approach it the right way, and you gotta like, you gotta get to know each other first. But
Like with the tree or whatever it is you're trying to talk
Yeah.
to? Okay.
and then the trees, they connect together in this vast network
Oh.
of roots and branches, and we just talk to each other and we pass information. It's so groovy.
The Wood Wide Web.
That is such a good name. Oh, Mike is gonna love you guys.
If there are royalties to be had, Amy
Yeah.
Ann deserves some.
Amy Ann
How does she
should.
trademark that?
That's amazing.
No, it's from a book. I didn't make it up, actually.
Oh,
You didn't have to say that.
Oh, okay.
Now we're gonna get
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, where do you guys live? Where you're from?
Oh wait, who's Mike?
Mike?
Yeah.
Mike Chef, our glorious leader.
Mike Chef.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Steve
make that
Jobs.
make sense.
Does he cook up like bright ideas?
Oh man, he's gonna love you guys. You guys are on it. Yeah, no, he's like our sensei, or however you'd say it, like our guru. Like, he's the one who leads us all in this great glorious path of enlightenment, And like, he's the one who discovered that the trees could be used to transmit information, and that we could free the world from the greedy clutches of the corporate entities like Bloogle.
Do you pay Mike by chance? And maybe live on a farm where you do a lot of labor?
I mean, like, we all contribute in our own way.
He didn't. He.
Hey guys, you want to do a huddle real quick?
Yeah.
We have our
Crystal
bracelet.
gets
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Bracelet. Oh, do you guys think that this is maybe a cult? Do you think we're walking into a cult?
Probably. It seems like they have lots of cults around here.
You know, I wouldn't classify this as.
Because of course Crystal wouldn't.
Crystal once had a business venture where it was
No. That's actually how the Crystal Clarity products get made. She has different camps all over the world where people go and live and
You
do
don't
labor.
know. I'm just saying, it sounds legit to me.
Guys, so via the bracelet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Via guys, so what are we trying, remind me, what are we trying to do once we go over to the orchard? We're just trying to find the Lux Mille Sole or something.
The
Yeah.
light bulb.
The light bulb.
Or the light bulb,
I
okay.
think they said Mike Chef might even have it.
Okay.
1,000 miles away, when you say light bulb, you just hear fizzle bang. Oh, my brain!
Okay, thanks guys. All right.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah,
I know, like, you said you were, like, all in on this whole thing, right?
totally. This is my entire vibe.
I get some, like, positive energy from you that you might be into this new thing that we just started working on called yoga. We got this studio where we go and we do this thing called yoga.
Actually, I'm a certified yoga instructor.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, how?
we could have had free yoga this
Entire time.
She
said
I'm not
free.
sure how horse yoga works, but I'll work on it.
Horse yoga, downward facing dog, and she's just like,
She just
which,
leans her human
which
body
limbs
down.
do I lean forward on, like my hands, or
She just does a lot of looking at her body parts,
Yeah.
trying to figure out which one.
this doesn't? I have too many.
Yeah, exactly.
She just tucks the front horse legs up, and it's like, I'm just gonna use these for.
Just falls on her face.
Yeah. Anyway, he says, how do you know what yoga is? We just had this guy come through like just a couple of months ago that taught us about it.
Yeah, well, so it's pretty common where I'm from. And I had a guru teach me.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a fun name, but I can't think of one on the spot. So
Scaluro.
I love it.
I want it to be like something like super American though. Like
Oh.
Yogi
his name-
Bear.
Yeah.
Todd.
Yeah, his name is Todd.
Todd Baxter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Todd Baxter,
Yeah.
the great guru. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy came through. He's kind of weird and like mysterious, but he taught us about yoga and stuff, and he talked with Mike a lot. I don't know. But anyways, Yeah, you should definitely stop by the studio. You definitely give me the vibes of somebody who would be really good at yoga.
Yeah, I am good at I'm an instructor.
She's like
Cool.
really bendy.
But yeah, if you want me to teach a class or run a class, I'm totally down.
Oh,
Could you explain a little about what yoga is?
Here. Oh, good call.
Just in case.
I already
yeah,
messed up with
you,
the massage thing. I should probably.
you go into this room
Yeah.
and like we close the doors and the windows
Mm-hmm.
and they get this like furnace thing running really, really high.
Uh-huh.
So it's
And-
hot yoga.
And then we start like bending our body into weird shapes.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
hot
same,
yoga.
same.
Same,
Mhm.
same.
And it kind of hurts at first, but then after a while you get to doing it, it feels really good, but in like kind of still a painful way. It's kind of weird,
Mhm.
but like you feel really good about yourself afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally different than what I was
It's
thinking.
So at this time, Peace turns and she looks at Richard and she's like, "Oh, hi.
Oh, she
Hi.
finally talked.
Huh?
She finally talked.
Yeah.
Bentley, don't be rude.
That wasn't
So
Bentley
what's your
saying that,
deal,
that was
little
me
dude?"
saying that to the DM.
She's like, "Just what's your deal, little dude?"
Question: Are they wearing Birkenstocks?
Oh, please.
Sure. Yes. No, they're wearing Crocs.
They're wearing Crocs. Oh,
They're like,
that's
but they're like
interesting.
wooden
Hippies
Crocs.
will- yeah,
Wooden-
So they're clogs with
Yes.
holes drilled in them.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense than Birkenstock.
Yeah.
Are they at least like waterlogged wood? That way they're like squishy.
I don't. No, there's cork. There's cork in them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Tyler,
yeah,
that's
like
so
what's
gross.
what is your deal,
They're
little
squishy.
dude? You haven't been talking very much like the rest of them.
Yeah, I just absorbing information.
Oh, like a sponge.
That's what they call me, the sponge.
The sponge. when we join the orchard, we shed our like Ocean names and we take on a new name that represents our like blossoming flower. And I feel like
Your wonderful secret garden.
I was going to say, is that code for vagina?
I also thought the same.
I feel like sponge. That's a good one. No one's got that name. I'm like the fourth or fifth piece in the like organization.
How do you guys distinguish between you and piece like 1 and 2?
Oh, we use a number.
Uh-huh.
And
So
so like
You're
I'm
four piece.
Yes, I'm. How did you know I was 4 piece?
As opposed to one piece.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird. She's been here a long time.
Yeah.
She's
Much-
kind of old.
She sounds awesome.
So many episodes.
Yeah, she's been through a lot of character arcs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Goodness.
Anyways, but for short, you can just call me Peace.
Can we
Okay.
call you Forp for 4 piece?
I mean, I guess technically I have no authority to tell you what you can and can't call me, but I would
want to
prefer.
call you by what you're prefer.
I would prefer just Peace because it's less pretentious, you know?
Okay,
Like, that's kind of
okay.
my thing.
Mhm.
Like, I try not to be pretentious. I just like things a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal like turns on her her little bracelet and she's like, yeah, totally.
Taylor's like, keep telling us you're not pretentious.
Yeah.
If you say it more, it means it's true,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's just like
Exactly.
in her head, she's just like, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Peace, you haven't spoken on a lot either in our time together. What's going on with you?
I just had a lot going on in my head, like I'm kind of new here, and so like you, like I'm kind of just taking it all in. But like Indy is really, really good, and it's taken me under his wing and has taught me so much, and like I'm so grateful to be part of such a big thing. You know what I mean?
I think I do. What so you guys are just go out to the different villages and bring fruits and vegetables back to the bigger, larger community?
Yeah. So like we grow a lot of stuff there, but we can't grow everything. You know what I mean? Like we can grow apples, but not pears. I don't know why we can't grow pears, but this is something about like some people are just good at doing it and we're not. Anyways, yeah, there's things that we need that we can't grow all of, and also it gives us a chance to go out and like meet new cool people like you guys. And like I was traveling through when I met Phoenix and Sage, and they were like, "Hey, you should come hang out." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I could come chill." And then I did, and now I'm here. And it's wonderful. Like, I can't wait to bring you guys in. We're like one big happy family.
Indy, what did you used to do before this?
Oh, yeah, I was a traveling salesman. Can you believe that?
Wow, what did you sell?
Yeah, I used to sell like axes and swords and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And like I had to demonstrate them and stuff, and like we'd show their effectiveness, and we'd go from town to town outfitting like
Yeah.
different people. But then like Mike Chef showed me the light. He showed me there didn't have to be violence and ugliness in this world, that
Yeah.
we could just all chill and be cool and like eat avocados and do yoga. And I was like, sold, dude.
That's awesome.
Right? Yeah.
Do you all grow
Yeah.
mushrooms?
Yeah. Do we grow mushrooms?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Would you?
talking
you-
about nature's candy over there. You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Would you like to try one of my all natural essential oils?
Are they organic and GMO free?
What else would they be?
Yeah, what do you got?
So she hands over the mental clarity.
He like takes a sip and he goes, "Oh.
Oh, he was supposed to smell it.
Oh."
Crystal, you need to tell people before what to do with them. It's
Oh.
happened several times.
But you could also drink it.
Feels like I feel like I just stuck my brain into like a tundra and I'm frostbitten from the inside out, but I like it.
That must be the menthol.
Menthol. Yeah. I mean, you could, and she like watches him drink it, and she's like, "Yeah, you could drink it." I mean, the point is for aromatherapy, but it's totally fine that you drink it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you. But
Oh, why does everything suddenly taste like onions?
I don't know, man.
Is
I
that
can't.
supposed to happen? I mean, I like onions.
Yeah, it's supposed to happen.
Okay, cool. So this is like onion juice? Oh, this is kind of groovy. Oh,
Sure,
I feel
yeah.
like I can do math again.
Again.
Well, you don't do something for a while, you kind of forget some of the rules. Like, come on. You've been there.
Yeah, I have. Totally. I get it. But I'm going to give you a vial, and if you like it and you want your friends to try it too, if you give them a vial, if you bring me 2 of your friends, you'll get another vial for completely free.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk with the guys. Like, yeah, we like free.
Yeah.
Freaking pyramid scheme.
So then Peace turns back and is like, "You guys are really interesting. Like, I can't wait. We're gonna Mike is gonna be so happy with us, Indy. Like, we found some really cool people this time. Plus, check this girl out. She's like a horse person. We've never had horse people before. This is great. I'm sorry, is that the wrong word to use? Like,
Are centaurs just rare in this world?
yeah, they're
This is
pretty
like-
rare.
Okay.
I don't know actually what the
I feel like you
right-
should use person first language, so she would be a person horse.
Person horse. She's a
Or-
person
a
horse.
person tar.
A percentar.
a percentar. Oh, you were just talking about math. Yeah.
She's about 50% tar.
Well, that's what you are now.
Percentar.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're just like, I don't know. I just feel like you bring so much to the table. Like, you're so pretty and your like coat is so nice.
This is my sister's blazer that I borrowed.
She goes, and that's nice too. Like,
Damn it.
she
Oh,
said,
did you mean my horse?
yeah, you're so
Yeah.
pretty. You got your like little spots and stuff. Like,
It
it's
is a coat.
it's
so.
adorable.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. You're also pretty. Just the weirdest like social skills.
Oh, it's
been a
okay. I
while.
know, but that's. Thank you.
When we meet Mike, chef, is there any topic that we should avoid, like a hot button issue or anything like that?
In addition to that, should we bring a gift?
Yeah.
Where are our
Oh,
manners? I feel like
yeah.
every time you meet a new person, you
Oh
should.
no! So I'm gonna let Indy handle this one, and Indy turns. She goes, "Okay, look, all right, man. Gifts, like they're cool and all, but like use people is gift enough.
Use people.
Use as people
Oh,
is gift enough. Like you know what I
I
mean?
was thinking Crystal Spectre.
Oh God!
Using people is the best gift you can give.
And that is exactly what's about to happen.
as far as like things not to talk to Mike about, like I mean, as long as you're abiding by the community guidelines of the orchard, like everything's good. You know what I mean?
What are those community guidelines?
Oh, of course. Every member of the orchard has to abide by the guidelines, and they are authenticity. The orchard encourages all beings to be their authentic self, no matter what. Security, to keep the community safe. We strive to remove content or persons that could suggest or lead to physical harms of other members.
I really hope you're not reading
Are you
directly from the
reading?
No,
Apple Terms
no.
of Service.
Or like Facebook? Are you?
We believe in privacy. You can share with whoever you want, whatever you want, as long as you're okay with sharing it, and as long as it's okay for us to share it as well. Dignity. Everyone deserves to be respected and should be respectful of others. Duh. Let's see here. And then intellectual property. Stealing is the greatest crime one could commit. And the worst thing of all is stealing from your community. So, like, don't do that. It's not cool. And as long as you're like that it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Totally.
That aligns with our values as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. I knew you guys were going to be great.
Something I wanted to make a check on, didn't think of it till now. He was talking about he used to be a weapon salesman. Do
Yeah.
I know, does the orchard sell weapons at all?
Make a history check.
Does he look buff?
That is a 14.
He's like, at the best way I can describe it, he's like surfer buff. Okay, he's like a California, the Southern SoCal surfer
Does
boy.
a lot of cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
14.
They definitely sell weapons.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh dear.
So now Bentley is thinking, I see kind of he's gonna come onto the our bracelets. He'd be like, I just realized something.
What's that, Bentley?
So this dude used to sell weapons.
Yeah.
Orchard definitely sells weapons. I'm thinking they try and bring people in that are competition and bring them under their umbrella. That might be what's going on here.
So, is there anything
Mm.
else you guys want to learn from them?
I'd like to ask, what did you do before you joined?
I was kind of like in between jobs, you know, like I had been doing farming for a little bit and I wasn't too good at it. And I learned later from Mike this because I just didn't care enough and like I just needed to care more.
Okay.
God, I hate that.
But when
It's your fault.
but when like I'd stopped doing that for a while and then I started working at this bead and thread shop.
What?
And the guy was kind of weird and like talked with his hands a lot and it just was not fun. So I quit that and just went on the road. I was going to go and see I was going to go backpacking and go and see like the top of this mountain because I heard it would change my life.
Uh-huh.
And on the way there, I hitched a ride from Phoenix and Sage and next thing I know, I'm part of this big happy family.
Hey, can you tell me about, does anybody ever leave the orchard? Like if they decide they want to go back into, like if you wanted to go be a farmer again, would
I
it
mean,
be...
everybody can leave whenever they want.
Per a small
But
fee.
does anyone?
I don't know that anybody's ever left.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, what do they do to people that violate the community guidelines?
Oh, it depends on what you did, but I mean, we did have one guy who was trying to steal like how the Aspen network worked, and they had to execute him. But
Oh, Oh.
That crime or that punishment seems to fit the crime.
Yeah,
totally,
totally. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's about that time you hear Indy go, "All right, everyone, we're here." No need to take this offline. Overworked and Underplayed will circle back after these messages.
I was
And-
actually going to be like, we've been traveling for a while. Are we
Yeah.
almost there?
And so as you guys roll in, you see this like idyllic wooded foothills with mountains in the background, and you see lots of little cabins and small little wooden lodge houses and fire pits all over the place, and you see what appears to be lots of drum circles and
Hacky sack.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, there's people playing hacky sack and
that game with
hammocks.
Spike ball.
Spike ball.
They're playing spike ball. They
Oh
have
god,
to.
no, they're not playing spike ball. Even they're above that.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
So he says, "Welcome to Mikasa, and soon to be Isukasa."
Wow, they have Spanish here.
I mean, they had
Wow.
Italian. It kind of makes sense.
I guess that's fair.
Maybe we're
Okay.
like in the really far future, guys.
I mean, or maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Ooh,
at
wouldn't
this
that
point.
be trippy?
Yeah.
Wait, why is there 2 moons then?
Who knows
Really
what
far-
happened?
It broke
Yeah.
in half,
Yeah.
Alex. It broke in half.
Split apart.
A classic fantasy trope. The moon is evil. It's haunted. It
Yeah.
broke
Well, we know
into
it's hollow.
Exactly.
Richard does.
Richard knows that.
And it's about that time you see some more people walking up, and they're like, "Hey, how goes it? Like, who are you guys?" And he's like, "Oh, it's cool. They're with us. You know, these are my friends." And he like points to you guys.
Hey.
Hey, where's the nearest bathroom? We've been on the road for a long time, and I got a tiny little bladder.
You see the one looks, he goes, "Bathroom is over that way," and he points at, you see a collection of outhouses.
Oh.
Maybe I can hold it.
He says, "Well, welcome to the orchard. My name is Arlo. I
Arlo.
Oh.
am one of the, I guess we don't really do ranks here, but if there were, I would be kind of higher up. I kind of handle incoming people,
Okay.
processing and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So, who are you?"
Hi, I'm Taylor Jacobs.
"Oh, nice to meet you, Miss Jacobs."
I'm Crystal.
"Crystal,
Hey,
nice to
Amy
meet
Ann.
you."
Nice to meet you.
"Amy Ann, nice to meet you."
Yeah.
Who's this strapping young lad?"
They call me the sponge.
Hey, you see, is he like almost like breaks his neck, turning the opposite direction and looks down. He goes, "Oh, didn't even see you there."
I love that.
They
Hi,
call you the
Sponge.
Sponge.
He is now.
Hi, nice to meet you,
To
Arlo.
these people, he is the sponge.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
We only call him the Sponge.
So, what's your story? Well, who are you?
Oh, I'm Bentley.
Nice to meet you, Bentley. Well, so you guys, I hear from Indy. You guys are interested in learning more about our little establishment here. We'll get you all settled in, and actually, you're lucky tonight at the Grand Feasting Hall. Our glorious leader Mike is actually going to make an appearance and greet everyone. I'm sure he'll be interested to meet some, potential new members of the organization. So if you want to, you can get all settled in over here by either the drum circle or the fire pit, and we'll see if we can find y'all some bunks or something. Bunks, right? Or hammocks? What's y'all's preference? Hay? We don't get a lot of centaurs around this part, so I don't know. Like, what do you?
She's a person-tar.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make like a microaggression like that.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of person-tars around these parts.
Totally understand. No
And
big deal.
what kind of accommodations do you normally need for sleeping?
I spent 4 hours standing and 4 hours laying down. So yeah, hay would be good.
Okay,
Or I can sleep outside also.
I'll go
it's
talk
fine.
with Chickadee and see what we can come up with for you.
So before, maybe after we start moving away, I'd like to stay back with Arlo.
Okay.
And say, like, hey, Arlo. So my buddy, one of the Ricks, gave me your name to look for you when we came here. He says hi.
Oh,
Is that bad?
is that what this is about?
What is? No, he just mentioned that he's a friend of mine.
Look, I told him that I would get him his money when I got him his money.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you here
I'm
to
not. No,
collect?
I'm not
Oh,
here
okay.
for that. No.
Cool.
I mean, I can give him a message if you need me to.
He said I
or-
had like till the end of the growing season to get him what I owed him,
Okay.
and so that's my plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just
I'm
making
not
sure we're
here. I
still
was
good.
just, yeah.
God. Okay.
You're good with
Cool.
me.
She tries to look nice and friendly, but all she ends up doing is looking tall
Yeah.
and intimidating.
He
She just
he turns and he
accidentally
says,
flexes in
"Oh,
front of
that's
him."
kind of cool.
Yeah.
That bracelet there. That's
Oh,
a guy
thanks.
had one of those not too long ago through here. The one that taught us yoga.
Who's that?
I don't remember his name.
Okay.
Let me go ask
Well,
Sage.
what do you mean, which one? Because we just made these kind.
So he points at the other one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got one of these a long time ago.
Yeah, he had one that looked kind of like it. That's
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's really common kind of where we're from. Maybe he's from the same area.
Let me go check with Sage and Rain, and I'll see if either one of them remembered his name. God,
Okay,
I can't
all right.
believe I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue, I swear.
Was the last name Amanda?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks, Arlo. Yeah, I didn't mean to scare you, and I slap him on the back a little harder than I mean to.
Okay. Yeah.
And thanks for the hospitality,
He
man.
just like falls forward.
Yeah, he kind of like he moves like 3 steps forward and he goes, "Yeah, I'll see you around."
Bye.
So, you guys are you going over to the fire pit or the drum circle?
What time is it? Like evening time?
Yeah, it's going to be
or-
like this is going to be like early afternoon.
How far are they away from each other?
Probably about 50, 60 feet.
What if we
Split the party.
divide and conquer as long as we can see each other?
Okay.
We
Cool.
really have to see each other. We have.
So, who's going where and what are you
Bentley
doing?
apparently didn't sleep very well. He's still exhausted.
Taylor's going drum circle.
Richard's going s'mores station.
Where are you going, Bentley?
Huh? Oh, I probably a nap. Apparently, I'm still exhausted.
Bentley, you definitely see a hammock strung up between some trees and several people napping, as well as a faint smoke dissipating from that area.
Oh dear.
I don't know if I should go over there now.
Bentley, are you tired? Maybe Kate Crystal has something for you to perk you up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I sure do.
No, I think I'm fine, actually. I'm just going to walk away, start walking
Okay.
towards the hammocks.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go to the drum circle then, just 'cause.
Okay.
Drum
So,
circle.
You guys approach the drum circle and you see several, you see humans, dwarves, gnomes. You see a good mixture of all different persons sitting around. They're all drumming away. And you see as a young elven woman approaches you, she goes, "Oh, hi, welcome to the circle. Do you play any musical instruments?"
You should have gone to the bar. Should have gone to the drum circle.
Dang it, that would have been prime for you.
Yeah. Does Richard play an instrument?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
We're going to the fire one though.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going.
you guys
To
are.
either. So, y'all
no.
play?
I
Okay, that's
don't.
fine. Here, and she hands both of you a shaker. She goes, "Just do what you feel. Like, just
Okay.
let it come out. Just like feel the beat."
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the
yeah.
way, my name is Saffron.
Hi, Saffron.
What are your names?
I'm Taylor Jacobs.
I'm
and this
Crystal.
is- Mhm.
Oh, I can't. Wait, do you already have a name?
Me?
Yeah, have you already shed your Ocean name and adopted a new identity?
No.
Oh.
That's my name. Yeah,
Interesting.
but it's not Ocean. So
Okay, well, I can't wait to see what you guys end up being reborn as. Like, this is gonna be so great.
So you say reborn. There isn't like a Kool-Aid situation, is there?
What's Kool-Aid?
You know, where you all drink stuff and then you
Like
die.
water?
Die.
Like water from the toilet?
Like when you say reborn, could you just
yeah, like
elaborate on that?
Yeah, okay, look, maybe that's a bit dramatic. It's like a spiritual thing, right? Like your spirit is reborn, like a phoenix rising from the flames.
yeah, and like how does that?
That's a lot more lame. It would have been
Happen.
way cooler if
Uh,
you died and they had a cleric resurrect you.
You go into a trance and you see your element or your animal or whatever it is and you're reborn as that name.
So like
So-
ayahuasca.
Who?
Never mind. I think I got it. I'm picking
Okay.
up what you're putting.
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
This isn't a dying situation.
All right, so we cut away from the drum circle over to the fire pit, and you see just a bunch of people silently sitting around staring at the flames as they flicker. You see as a guy approaches you, he goes, "Hello, my name is Rain."
Hello, Rain. Nice to meet you.
Is it Rainn Wilson?
No, it's Purple Rain.
He's a drow.
He's a drow.
He says,
has to be. a drow.
"Welcome to the Circle of Fire. May I assist you in casting your own log into the flame?"
So give us we're new here, Rain. Can you tell us a little more? Like, give us some instructions.
Oh, yes. So fire is a big deal here.
Okay.
Because it consumes the forest, which is nature, and we love nature, but some things have to be consumed to be reborn.
Okay.
And so, symbolically, by placing your log in the fire, it's like your Ocean identity is being burned away so that a new thing can emerge.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You want to do it?
Yeah, it's like when you take the marshmallow and you burn the stuff and you
Oh,
take the black
yeah.
off and then you still have the nice gooey inside of the
Yeah, the
marshmallow.
best part of it.
Rain
okay.
looks so confused right now. He
Richard
goes,
is very s'more motivated.
Yeah. Rain, do you have s'mores?
"What, we have more?"
S'mores. No, they're like a delicious little, and go into explaining what a s'more is.
You mean you don't want to explain for the podcast
No.
listeners exactly what a s'more is?
Everyone knows.
I would have to check with Raven and Juniper, who like in our kitchen, to see if we have any such confections.
I mean,
but
that would be great if you.
I am
could find
unaware of
something.
any.
Okay. Well,
But the log pile is right here.
and do we just like write something on it, or?
It's more of like a self-reflection thing. Like you take your log and
Okay.
you think about it, and
Uh-huh.
you solemnly add it to the pile, and then we all sit around and watch the fire consume it all.
Okay. So Amy Ann just immediately picks one up and throws it in.
No self-reflection.
So you
She
just
has no
yeet a
inner
log
focus.
into the thing.
Yeah.
Make me a
Do you
athletics
Do you want
check.
a hand, Richard? I know
No,
some of these are
Amy
bigger.
Ann, make
okay.
me an athletics check.
Oh, that's gonna be really good. Let's see, athletic.
You're not talking to the microphone.
I know I'm not. 27.
Okay, so you like palm a log and just chuck it into the fire.
Yeah.
And you
Ooh.
see as Rain's eyes get like as big as they can be, and as it hits the fire, a massive amount of embers just launch into the air
Uh-huh.
as like one of these like teepees of logs just topples over, and the fire kind of spills out of the fire pit a little
Oh,
bit.
whoopsies!
And everyone around the fire grips their chair and is like, "What do we do?"
Oh, stomp it
We'll
out!
call the fire
Stomp it
department.
out! Stomp it out!
What's the
Kick
fire
some-
department?
Kick some dirt on it! Kick some dirt on it! All right,
Oh,
we go.
good heavens. And you see as Rain goes and he begins casting some kind of druid spell that begins kind of containing the fire. And he says,
I don't feel any different.
Oh, God.
"They're new.
She's a true skeptic.
They're new. They're new." And he says, "Just don't worry about it. We'll get the shovels."
Okay.
And it's about that time you guys hear a ringing bell in the distance, almost like a dinner bell, like one of the big triangles, and they're like ringing it around. And he says, "Well, it appears that it is the perfect time. It is time for us all to go to the great banquet hall. Join us, please." And they tell you the same over at the drum circle. And the people in the hammocks begin rolling out of their hammocks. Basically, about the time Bentley got into his hammock is when this bell started ringing.
Damn.
And they said, "Oh, dude, I didn't see you there. It's time to go get some, like, grub. Are you ready?"
Yeah, man. Always ready.
Hell yeah.
As we're walking to the feasting hall, can I ask Rain, like, do you guys ever, like, have the drum circle around the fire?
Oh, yes. Now, we do that every now and then as, like, a symbolic joining of the two, like, things, but only on a full moon.
All right.
Do you guys are you guys like werewolves?
What, like, turn into animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they would definitely.
He's
know.
like, yeah, I mean, like, several of us do that, but not in, like, a weird way or anything. Why'd you say it
Not in a weird
so
way.
judgmentally?
You do too, Crystal. I've seen you do it.
I don't wanna
Are you
talk
a were
about it.
caterpillar?
Oh, that's so adorable.
She's now realized she's fucked up. And she's like, oh, about that. Never mind.
She's having like a
only time-
flashback.
The only time Crystal has felt shame in her entire life.
Because she just looked down on someone like they were a werewolf, and then she's like, at least they turned into something cool.
No, only
Oh.
because she turned into something weird, not
Yeah.
because they turned into something
Oh.
cool.
But he says, oh, so you've transformed into a caterpillar before?
Yeah, it didn't go well. I don't
Was
like
it
to
on
talk
purpose
about-
or by accident?
Well, I'm a little bit new to this. Species? That's what I am.
He as you're talking, he just gently takes your hand. He goes, "We can teach you."
I don't know. It was really.
They will show you the way.
Yeah, Taylor's gonna be like, she's fine. Gotta like separate them a little bit.
I mean, I'm not. She's not gonna say. She doesn't want to say no because she really wants to know, but she also is like, if it happens again and she turns into a caterpillar, she'll never walk away from.
Never
that.
mentally recover.
Yeah, she'll never recover. So.
So you see as Indy comes up. Oh, guys, I see y'all found the drum circle in the fire pit. Now we're going for some food. You guys ready for some dinner?
Is it organic?
Oh, is it organic?
Is it magic?
I don't know that
Okay.
one.
We
But-
won't like lose our souls or anything like that if we eat it.
What's a soul?
Like
I'm
that-
just kidding. How'd you going?
You
Yeah, no,
got
probably
me.
not.
Probably not.
So you guys get into the main banquet hall, and it's this giant wooden lodge house with these, like, it feels like these tables are a half-mile long, and everyone's piling in. He goes, no, you are guests of honor. You guys get to sit up at the front.
Ooh.
And you're very, like, this is very exciting for you guys. We get to sit up there with you. So this is exciting for us, too, as you see pieces with y'all as well. And he says, Mike is actually going to be here tonight, and we may all get to actually, like, talk with him and stuff. I think that'll be so cool.
Crystal was already heading to the front of the room.
Yeah.
She was like, where else would you
Where
sit?
else would I sit?
And
These are
so,
my people.
so as you guys all get your seat, you see as this guy comes out, and as you guys all take your seat and everything, you see this very tall, very slender man appear out
Slender
from the...
man.
He's not wearing like a suit, right? He has facial
He has a
features.
face.
Yeah, he has facial features, and he's wearing like a big robe.
Is
And
it
he-
black with a turtleneck?
Is it a
It is
dad
not
backpack?
black with a turtleneck. It is black,
Damn.
but it's not a turtleneck.
It needs to be a turtleneck.
I know.
Why does it need to be a turtleneck? I feel
And he
like I'm
comes
missing
out,
something.
and everyone begins cheering, and he's like waving them down, like not to cheer and everything. He says, "Thank you all so much for being here tonight, because without all of you, this whole thing wouldn't be possible." Now, I know we've had a lot of exciting developments here lately with all the work all of you have been putting in every single day and every single night, keeping this place running and getting our Aspen network one step closer to dethroning those soulless capitalists over at Bluegill. But I hear that we have something to be even more excited about tonight. And you see as a spotlight comes from up in the corner and shines right down onto you guys. He says,
Crystal immediately stands up.
as he says, as we have new guests.
She's
Who
like
have-
standing up and she's like waving and like thanking and
Oh, there's definitely
clapping
applause.
for herself, and yeah, she's loving this shit.
As we have new guests who've decided to join us here at the orchard. So I would like to give a big round of applause all for Richard, Taylor, Crystal,
Woohoo!
Amy Ann, Amanda, and even our friend Bentley here.
Even
Can I use my divine sense?
Sure. You definitely detect Fiend directly in front of you. And he says, now, will my special guest join me for at my personal table?
Bentley's gonna like beat his bracelet. Like, do we have to?
Bentley touches his bracelet and tries to transmit. Nothing comes through to any of you.
Gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Caps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy as Taylor Jacobs, Katie as Crystal 2.0, Marjorie as Amy Ann, Marcel Hardy as Richard Cox, and Tyler as Bentley. Episodes are edited by Marcel, and Circle Back episodes are edited by Katie. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on October 19th for the next episode. You can help us to get the word out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow us on social at OwnUpPod, that's OWNUPPOD, subreddit r/OwnUp.
Wait, we live in a magical world. They don't have a way to just take a dump into bags of holding.